These chips bussin'.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia.
Just to go.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Atlanta Falcons. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Oh my God, nigga be 3 years old on this damn fucking video back and I hate that shit.
Right out of the gates, Lance going to the air. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And right away, he lost
ball! C-ball, get ball! C-ball, get ball! C-ball, get ball. Why the fuck Balazs got number 2? What the hell? That's tough though.
Script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game. Not
Good,
something that could have gone wrong.
Way to read the fucking
he can only manage to get
He's fucking good for it.
good for
Hey, my man.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Got this.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh my God, you underthrew it like fuck, Desmond.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are
Terrible for the back. So straight from right my fault.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Now the safety of Louisiana, here's Elijah Mitchell. And he got blown up on that.
Oh, make a fucking play.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down.
Missed on the ball. Missed on the ball before the first down marker. No type of sense. Okay.
Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. Cordero Patterson deep for Atlanta. Taken from just outside the 30. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense offense out there for their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it, a good way to think about it, but maybe
in
a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe you give him a couple easy throws that he can complete, and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking deep downfield. And this is caught.
I'll put one-on-one. Crazy.
Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush, talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Good sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
CD, put on your OC cap here. What do? 2nd and 1, you get stuffed. Now 3rd and 1.
You know, in the old days, I would have said we're going to line up, and we're going to run the same darn play, and we're going to get it right. But now
Lance unable to escape, and down he goes.
He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
Returnable here from the 38. Cordell Patterson.
Cordell! What a fucking dog.
And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
What a fucking dog. Poor fucking Dale Patterson, bro.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 14-0. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff.
Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10.
They'll start with the option. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
Ready? First down, here's Mitchell.
And he is at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Fucking job.
Isaiah Oliver there on the tackle.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Here's Lance to throw it. That's complete left side to Gray. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Lance. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. His 4th rushing touchdown on the year, his 5th overall. And the 49ers have got it back to within a score. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of.
I can't believe he tried to. I'm lost for words. Like, he really tried to run a basic cover 2 on me. I'm on my phone while I did that shit. He tried to run basic cover 2 on me. What the fuck? That's absurd, bro. He stayed in the. Oh, he's gonna come 4. That's a pick, maybe.
Back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
I didn't really cover. What the fuck? Weird.
The Falcons at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. They were losers their last time out, trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home, but sometimes.
God, oh my, you fucking dropped it. I knew his fucking user was gonna leave, man. I knew he wasn't about that fucking life. Bitch. I don't know if I trust Drake London at all anymore, dude. Come on, Drake. Come on, Drake. Drake fucking London, open, die. Linebacker on Drake London, stupid. Touchdown.
Drake London, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And it's a
He gonna run back on me. I'm gonna start locking in. I'll pick off. He's gonna run back on me for sure. Send me back lane, some AK.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still
I didn't do my right adjustments.
Those offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty ripped up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Right back to Mitchell on second.
Good job. You're 3 yards. That's fine. That's fine. That's 3 yards. That's fine.
Here to pick up the first down. Off of play action. Here's Lance.
Down
Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down.
I'm just bozo. I'm a big bozo. fucking bum.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Fuck this nigga up. Always end up making you cry. The second every time.
Lance now on first down. And this
That's AJ Terrell, though. That's why I'm confused. Might shut down the corner right there.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Working from the gun, Lance. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Let's go. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
I'm gonna pay you.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On 2nd and 12.
Oh, my God.
And he'll be marked down.
He's lucky.
I didn't have to take that first. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted.
I didn't even know he was going to do that.
Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Falcons will take over possession here up at the 44.
I didn't even know what he was going to do.
Pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll start in excellent position following the INT. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now back to throw. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the Niners are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Goes to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their 38. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Oh my, just like a start.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On 1st down, Lance drops this underneath. It's Mitchell. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. From the 35 on 2nd down, Lance. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, 2 good plays on this one, Brandon. The first one at the quarterback because the pressure affected his throw. And I think it forced him to throw away from his designated target. And how about the second bit of pressure downfield? Receiver going up for the pass. Helping force that incompletion.
Again, it's Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Ready? To throw, it's Lance. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days.
What the fuck? It went right through my nigga's hands, bro. This nigga is so fucking ass.
And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football.
These are not great plays by the fucking defense.
Some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get
this will be caught by Samuel. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. They run over center with Mitchell. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Set, ready.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run with Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Trey Lance with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Gold with the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum.
Sorry.
Well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. They'll set up a throw. And this one too low.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Watch out now. 50 You tell him.
Williams, a man in motion right. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And the 49ers now are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on third. From midfield, here's Lance. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 50 yards. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there just before halftime. 61 yards. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll run here with Balaj. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kalen Balaj as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Ready up.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Throwing on first down is Lance. This one caught by Kittle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Oh, I picked the wrong one. Fuck.
Welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside
Oh my god, I'm about to lose because I picked the wrong fucking keys. Oh my fucking god.
They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely.
Terrible
they reached the
ball.
end zone several times. The passing game
Terrible. I'm about to put in Mariota. What the fuck?
Yeah, they went to the
This nigga Ritter's playing terrible. I mean, some of them are not bad reads, but
NFL coaches, we know
yeah,
they're
bro.
perfectionists in a lot of ways.
He's playing
They
like
had
a
to like
fucking
what they saw
duck.
in that first half.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
He's D-type to go straight down.
Third down, here's Patterson. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Send you a text message saying, stop. Wait a minute.
On 1st down, going back to Patterson.
Fucking holding or some
Rumble for
shit.
about 5, up close to the 40.
Hey. Fucking knew it.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh, fuck, I did a fucking thing. I
And
got
this
my
heads
face.
straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Here's McLeod on the return. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And Lance now to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Ready.
Lance and company going on 4th down. Over the middle, it's complete. And he is going to have the Niners first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 18 yards on the pickup there. And that leads to a San Francisco first down.
Here we go, set. Ball red.
Shotgun now for Lance. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Red. Red, cycle.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the handoff, Mitchell. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
17.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 45 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. First carry for the rookie from LSU, Ty Davis-Price. And he'll take this one down near the 15. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yards to pick up the first down. Now it'll be 4th and short.
And they'll go for it. Lance. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Finding space at the 40. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 41 yards. Balaj. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Again, it's Balaj. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
Well, you certainly have to give them credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw here. He wants it all for the end zone.
Oh.
That will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Ready, set.
They'll go. It's Patterson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now. 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. He lets this one fly toward the back
PI, bitch.
zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going
Oh,
to
that
move the
fucking
ball
bumble, man.
downfield. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Patterson. Touchdown, Falcons. And that's certainly an important touchdown there and makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Good hit, Balaj. I mean, people thought Balaj just did that shit. What the fuck?
Ready, break.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left it.
He ain't like that.
I would say so.
He ain't
This series determined not
like
happen
that.
again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense.
He ain't like that.
Yeah, I think a little
No,
determination and a dash of
new
effort.
shit.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be
I'm
up
gonna
for
give him
any
that
potential
touch
deep
him.
shots.
So,
Probably not the last one they're going to
like,
see in
damn.
this game. Not as long as they hold
Take
this
away
lead.
that. Yup. Oh my god. Early breakup. Yeah. Yeah. Finish the play. Finish the play. Make a play. Make a play. Finish the play.
Credit for his coverage right there because when he
Tired,
saw the route
coach.
break deep,
Take him
he
out.
stayed in position to prevent a completion
Robert.
while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Understand?
Robert.
Right, right.
Everybody stay in your zone. Stay true to your zone.
Desperation time here.
Nope.
Lance.
Nope.
And
No.
he's brought down. Can't do anything with a
No,
foot.
no, no.
It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And boy, possession here
Why he running
turns
this coverage on me
over
like I'm
with the ball
like I'm
already
moving
being
the
in the red zone.
You think I'm moving the feet?
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Yo, he got pumped, right? Keep getting bummed. Like, this nigga is trash. This nigga is so fucking trash. It's a shameful that I'm in a bar fight with this nigga. I'm a fucking ashamed of myself.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he finds Parker here, complete.
I'm ashamed that I'm in a bar fight with this nigga. I'm in a bar fight with this nigga.
On Play action. They'll throw. He'll buy some time right.
God. That's not a penalty. Look, PA boot over, not a fucking penalty. Yes.
And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Fuck.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On the ready.
From just shy of midfield, Lance. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up third down.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Lance to throw it. Finding Gray going across the field. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 38-yard line. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be brought down at the 27. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Lance. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Lance again. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Lorenzo Carter able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Well, that's fourth time that they've tried to go for it on fourth down. They've only converted once, Charles.
And obviously not a good percentage. And if you're going to go for it on fourth down, you think that you've got the right play dialed up. You can't be stopped. Your momentum's going to keep going. But 1 for 4, that tells you that you need to look at things in a different way, and you need to tip your cap to the defense. They've done a great job.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
They'll go again with Patterson, and he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. He'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
On first down, Lance. And that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Lance. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now Patterson to start the drive. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Ready?
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. McLeod to return it. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Down.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the safety, Jaquiski Tartt. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was